Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. What's up? It's your girl Nisha here. So today I am going to be filming for you guys a review on the new Makeup by Mario collection. It did come out on October 2nd or 3rd, I believe, but I've had a while to play with the collection and I can honestly give my honest review about it. When I heard that Makeup by Mario was coming out with the collection, I was so excited because I've been a fan of him for years, ever since he came out with his collab with Anastasia Beverly Hills on the palette. He released it a few years ago, I don't remember when, but I do have that palette with me. It's the Master Palette by Mario, and as you can see when you open it up, it's like the standard ABH palette. So you do get the brush, you do get 2 rows full of shades. In this palette there are there are 12 shades altogether, and you can see the whole collection itself is a little bit more cooler toned. Typically, I don't reach for cool tones, but with this palette itself, with the color palette in it, it's pretty all neutrals, and that I can actually work with. I really like this palette when he did release it. In this collection over here, I do have almost the entire collection. Some of it was given to me in gratis as well. Disclaimer, I do work at Sephora, so I do get a discount on all of these products over here. Some of it was given to me, but I honestly say that I truly love everything in this collection. What's unique about it is, let me just show you the palettes that I currently have. So I do have both of his palettes over here, the mattes and the metallics. So I will show you what I think this is the metallics. So all of it comes pretty standard in his collection. Nice plastic packaging and an emboss. It's actually like, it's not engraved, but it's like, it stands out, you know what I mean? You can feel it. And it's like by Mario. At the back it tells you all the different colors. It's kind of like a little sticker letting you know like what's inside the palette. And each palette comes with 12 shades over here, and it comes with a nice good standard size mirror, and it doesn't feel cheap. It feels very sturdy with this palettes. So this one is the metallics, and then this is his mattes. And honestly, I love this palette. I am a neutral girl. Honestly, if you know me, you'll always see me going out with like a brown smoky eye or like a nice bronze eye. Doesn't necessarily have to be smoky, but I love neutrals. Unless it's like Carabana or something, I will definitely be playing around with color. Closest to the holidays maybe. Like, I just have to be in the mood to do color, but like my go-to honestly is neutrals. So this palette is literally right up my alley. You do have like your lighter shades, your medium transitional shades, and then your darker shades over here that you can use to smoke out your eye. And I honestly love this black over here. Like, it's so nice to smoke out the upper lash line and also the bottom lash line as well. It's amazing. I love everything about it. So I'll show you both of these palettes side by side. So these are what the palettes look side by side, and these pair perfectly together. And what I find unique about this collection itself is it comes with 2 different palettes. Typically with companies that release eyeshadow palettes, they'll put a mix of shimmer, a mix of mattes, like a different mix of formulas altogether. But this is very different, and I actually really like this because sometimes like the color selection itself, sometimes you won't use either or shades, but this gives you a wide range of selection, especially if you're a makeup artist and you guys have appointments. This is very unique because you kind of get like a mixture of different shades that you can mix and match all together depending on the client that you're helping out with. These palettes also they're not tiny, but they're very compact. So it makes it easier to throw it in your makeup kit and go to your appointment quick and easy. You don't have to lug around like a huge giant palette, especially if it drops, knock on wood. It won't cause like an entire disaster because this packaging is very sturdy. He also did release a few other things in his collection too. He released 3 of the Master Crystal Reflectors over here. I have 2 of them. So the shades that I have are Quartz and Bronzite. So this one is the Quartz. It's actually a really nice, like, I don't want to say it's like white, but it goes on pretty clear and it gives like a really nice sheen. And then this is the Bronzite. And I'll put them side by side so you guys can see them. I actually do have both of these on my cheeks right now. I didn't mix them. So on the bottom I did put the Bronzite, and on the top in the upper quadrant of my cheek, I did put the Quartz. And as you can see, there's no white at all. It's just like a really nice sheen. So I'll swatch this for you guys. And it's really nice and soft. So you can see it just looks like a really nice glisten on the hand. You don't even see anything, but you do see like a really nice reflect if you can see that. It's just like a really nice reflect. You can even put this on top of eyeshadow, which is really nice. You can just take your finger, just dot it on top of your eyes, and it gives your eyes like a really nice glisten. And the same with the Bronzite. I will swatch that one for you. And again, these formulas are super soft. And then I'll put it right on the bottom here. This one does have a little more of like a nude color. I honestly really love it, especially if you're doing like a nice bronze eye. This will pair really nice on top of any eyeshadow. They are stunning. I honestly love them so much. And he did release a few brushes in the collection as well. So I do have all the brushes in the collection. Guys, when I originally started off with buying one brush, and then once I tried it, the hairs on the brush were so soft. I ended up buying all 4 of them. They were so good. So these are the brushes right over here. Sorry they're a little bit dirty. I just filmed this tutorial for you guys, so I just recently used them, but they are amazing. Like, you basically have one brush for every single detail of the eye. And he also did come out with eyeliners as well. So these are the 3 eyeliners he came out with. He came with like a liquid and 2 pencils in black and brown. So I'll get to that later. So the brushes that I have here, I have the E3, which is a really nice like tapered blending brush. It's really nice for the outer corner of the eye as well, and especially if you want to do like a cut crease, you can get right into the crease with this brush. I really like it because it's super nice. So this is like the thick side, then you have like the thinner side, and it's not too dense, but there's enough bristles in there where you actually get like a good blending. And the bristles are actually really soft as well, which is what I really like. And then I also have the EF2, which is a really nice tapered fluffy brush. This brush is amazing for like blending out the crease of the eyeshadows all together. Like, and I love the size of this brush as well because it's not too big, but it's fluffy enough to actually like get a good blending in your crease. Then the other 2 that I have, so these 2 are, I would say, like lid eyeshadow brushes. So this one is good for your lid. This one is the E4. This one is what I use to apply the blue eyeshadow on my eyelids. It's really nice. It gets in between every crevice of your eye, especially if you have tiny eyes. I feel like this is a really good size for you. And then he also has the E5. The E5 over here, I feel like that's more of like a detail brush. So if you want to do something more on like the inner corner of the eye, I did use this brush to apply this lighter shade on the inner corner of my eye and to blend it out with my eyelid. I feel like this is a really good size. So honestly, these 4 I feel like are very standard for your everyday eye look. Even for like a good smoky, I feel like you can get a good use out of all 4 of these brushes. They are amazing. I was really hesitant at first at buying because I'm like, I already have so many eyeshadow brushes, but come on, it's Makeup by Mario. I want to support a fellow makeup artist, and these brushes are amazing. I love them so much. Okay, getting to the eyes, the eyeliners. So I do have all 3 of them here. So this one is the liquid one, and it is a felt tip, and it is also very black as well. That was a horrible swatch. But it is nice. It's very black. It's also very thin as well, so you can get like a really nice precise line. And I did use this to make a wing on my eyes, and it is also very black. I don't know if I said that already, but it is very black. I actually really like it. Typically I don't gravitate towards felt tips. I always do like a brush tip or a gel eyeliner, but this actually I really like. Makeup by Mario, you're doing something really good. I like it. The next 2 that I have are these eyeliners over here. So these are pencil eyeliners. What I like about these is it has 2 sides. So you do have one side that does have a brush on the end, so you can easily blend out the eyeliner. And then the other side is the eyeliner as well. And these ones aren't twistable. You do have to sharpen them. But I also did get the sharpener right here. It's so cute. It has his by Mario symbol on it. I did get this in gratis. I also got, which one is it? It's this, I got the black one in gratis too. That's why there's like this little edging. With all of our products, they have to be edged when they are coming out of the store, just so we know that we did get this in gratis. So yeah, I actually really like these. When you do initially put it on, it is really nice and easy to blend. You can get like a nice good blend out of it to like smoke out the lash line, or you can even use this as a base for a good smoky eye. But when it does dry down onto the eyes, it stays put. It does not budge. In this eye look, I did end up using the black one on the inner rim of my eyes, and I have to say it looks super good. Like, I actually really like it. So I'm looking at a mirror here, and it looks amazing. Like, I actually really like it. I'm actually shocked because sometimes, especially with like black eyeliners, they kind of wear off, especially in the waterline. Like I really like it. And it doesn't look too heavy at all. It just looks like the good amount of eyeliner. But yeah, I love this entire collection. All of his eyeshadows itself, they are really creamy. There's not a lot of fallout when you do the eyeshadows. Honestly, like, you want to use very little and then build up the color on your eyes just to further saturate the eye. You don't want to go up with too much, or else it's going to be really hard to blend, and then your eyes are going to look very muddy and cakey, and it's just not going to look cute. So very little first, and you can definitely build up the colors, but these colors are amazing. I feel like they look amazing on all skin tones. There's a good wide range of undertones as well, so you do have like your warm tones, your red tones, you have like sort of like caramel colors, and then you have your standard black. I feel like this is a good wide range for a lot of different skin tones. Everyone would benefit from having a palette like this in their collection. Can we just talk about his metallics? They are amazing. Typically, guys, I never graduate towards like these colors over here. Like, it's very rare for me to wear those colors, but having them in the palette made me actually want to do those kind of color palettes. Like, as you can see on my eyes, I did go in with this color over here. I felt like it went with my outfit and my background, and I feel like this color is really nice, especially for the holidays as well, because you kind of have that mix of like gray icy blue, but it's not too blue like this one. I have to say my favorite shade though in this palette is the green. I love a good olive green. Literally, if you look in my wardrobe, it's literally like half of it is like olive, and like the other half is like burgundy and like black and white, like the standards. But this color is amazing. As you can see, I did get a lot of use out of this color and this color as well. On my eyes today, I did use this and this color. I used this in the inner corner of my eyes, and I did use this on the lid. And I have to say, guys, I really like this look. Like, I actually really like it. If I were to go to a New Year's Eve party, I would rock this eye. Like, I actually really love it so much. Honestly, this collection, I feel like if you don't already have colors like this, or you are looking for like a good nude palette with like a little bit of metallic, I would say definitely grab these eyeshadow palettes. You cannot go wrong. These palettes, they're really good for the price because you are getting 12 eyeshadows, and they are stunning. They're very smooth, they're very blendable, they suit every single skin tone out there. So looking at my iPad right here, I do have the app pulled up because I don't have these memorized. So the palettes itself, they do retail for $64 Canadian. The highlighters, the Master Crystal Reflectors, they retail for $32, which is not bad for a highlighter because literally, even though the size is pretty small, you don't need a lot with this. Literally, a little goes a very long way. I can definitely say that for sure. And then the brushes, they are $29 each, which is really good because they are really good qualities if you're looking for the good brush on the market. And the eyeliners are $29. So the pencil ones are $29, and then the liquid one, it's also $29 as well. And then he did release a few new things in his collection. Also recently he did release his lip palette. He released a few of the quad eyeshadows, which are really nice and stunning. And he also did release some lips. So he did release some lip glosses, and I did get my hands on one. So the one that I got is a Pro Volume Lip Gloss in Golden Nude. I really love this. The consistency is amazing. It is not a sticky gloss whatsoever, and it's so like creamy and smooth. And it doesn't really have a smell, to be honest. Yeah, there's not really any smell. It doesn't smell too florally, too vanilla, like those typical smells that you would smell in a lip gloss. There is literally no smell to it. Very creamy, very shiny, and I have it over my MAC Cork lip pencil. I actually really like this gloss, and I love the color because I love wearing colors like these because nudes literally go with everything. So yeah, that is my little review of the Makeup by Mario palette. I really like it. If you do have the chance to play with it or a chance to get it, definitely do. I would say it's really nice getting your hands on these to play with, especially if you are a makeup artist. It is really nice to have in your kit, especially for your appointments. They are very small and compact. Makeup by Mar being a makeup artist himself, he definitely kept that in mind, which I honestly really love. And I love seeing all these makeup artists coming out with their own brands because it is really hard in the industry to get your name out there. So I really love that he's actually doing this. So yeah, I definitely love the collection itself. So if you guys want to see me doing a little tutorial with the whole entire collection, I did do this look as I previously mentioned. So I did use everything in this collection. If you guys want to see how I did achieve this look with all of Makeup by Moral's products, definitely keep watching. So starting off, I'm going to be prepping my skin with the Too Faced Hangover Primer. And I already did that off camera. And now I am taking the Beauty Blender, the Leveler Pore Minimizing Primer, and I'm applying that all over my skin. Next, I'm going to be going in with the Pro Concealer by LA Girl, and this is in the color correcting shade Orange. I'm just going to be applying that around my mouth area. Now going in with my Rare Beauty Concealer brush, I'll just be blending the color correct that we've applied around the mouth area so that it is seamlessly blended. Now taking the same color corrector, I'll be applying a little bit underneath my eyes and gently blending that with the same Rare Beauty Concealer brush. For foundation, I'll be going in with the Huda Beauty New Stick Foundation in the shade Churro 415N, and I'll be just drawing that along my face. Now taking my Rare Beauty foundation brush, I'm just going to be using that to just blend the foundation seamlessly into the skin. Now I'm just doing a second layer just to build up that coverage a little bit, just because the foundation does give a really nice natural coverage. Just gliding that right onto the skin and taking the same foundation brush to blend. Now going with the Huda Beauty Concealer in shade 18N Granola, I'm just going to be gently drawing this underneath my eyes. And I'm doing so in a triangle formation just to help bring a lot more brightness and light to the eyes. Now taking the Rare Beauty concealer brush, I'm going to be using that to gently tap and blend the concealer underneath my eyes. Now going in with the Brow Contour Pro Brow Pencil. Guys, I love this brow pencil so much because it is so fun to play with. I'm just going to be using the darker shade to fill in my eyebrows, then the lighter shade for the inner corners of my eyebrows. Now going in with the Urban Decay Primer Potion, I'm just going to be using that to prep and prime my eyes. I'm going to be using the same concealer brush just to blend the primer onto my eyelids, and using that also to shape my eyebrows. Now I'm going in with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel just to help seal in my eyebrows. Now I'm going in with the Pro Finish Powder by Makeup Forever just to help set the foundation that we've applied onto the skin. Now going in with the Huda Beauty Baking Powder in the shade Kanafa, I'm going to be baking underneath my eyes and all over my face. Well, not necessarily all over my face, I'm going to be baking around my smile lines and right underneath my jaw just to help bring light to those areas. Particularly underneath the eyes, it's going to bring a lot more focus and light, and it's also going to help to catch any fallout from the eyeshadow that we will be applying afterwards. Now taking the Mario Master Matte Eyeshadow Palette, I'll be applying shades Matte 1 and 3 all over the eyelids just to help prep the eyes for eyeshadow. Now going in with the shade Matte 5, I'll be taking that right onto the crease as the transition shade, using the EF2 eyeshadow brush just to seamlessly blend. Now going in with the shade Matte 8, I'm using the E3 brush just to help create that dark smoky effect on the outer V of the eye using the shade Matte 8. I'm just going to keep blending that right onto the outer V until I have a nice seamlessly blend that creates a nice smoky effect onto the eyes. Now going in with the shade Matte 11, I'm going to be using that shade using the same E3 brush to help deepen and darken that outer V shade that we've earlier applied. This is going to help to create a lot more depth and smoke to the eyes and just make the eyes stand out a lot more better. Now we're going to be going in with the Master Metallics eyeshadow palette, and using the E4 brush, I'm going to be applying the shade Metallics 12 right onto the eyelids. I will be particularly applying this to the 2/3 of the eyes. So starting from the inner corner of the tear duct onto the outer corner of the eye, right before the shade that we applied with the outer V, I'm just going to be packing that shade onto the eyelids. Now I'm going back in with the shades Matte 8 and Matte 11 from the Master Matte's eyeshadow palette just to help seamlessly blend and fuse the color into the metallic shade that we applied earlier. By doing so, I'm going to create a lot more depth, and I'm going to slightly go over any areas that I might have overshadowed using the metallic eyeshadow. Now I'm using the Metallics 12 eyeshadow just to slightly pack a little bit more shadow onto it, intensifying the eyeshadow look. Now using the shade Metallics 8, I'm going to be using the EF2 brush just to apply that corner in the inner corner of my eye, right where the tear duct is. And I'll be blending that shade right onto the eyelids as well to create a nice seamless blend. Now I'm just going to wipe away all of that baking powder that we have applied. This is going to remove any eyeshadow fallout that may have happened, and it's also going to help to brighten the face as well. Now going back in with the E3 brush, I'm going to be reapplying the shades Matte 8 and Matte 11 together, mixing them and applying them right on the lower lash line, just to help to add on to and intensify the smoky eye look. Now taking the liquid eyeliner by Makeup by Mario, I'm just going to be creating a nice thin wing eyeliner to complement the look. Now taking the black eye pencil, I'm going to use that pencil to draw a black line right onto my waterline. This is going to help to create a lot of depth and smokiness and intensify the eye look. Now it's time for the eyes. So starting off, I'm going to first take an eyelash curler and I'm going to start to curl my tiny little lashes. Next, I'm going to take the Charlotte Tilbury mascara and just apply some mascara before we add on the falsies. Next, I'm going to be using the Lily lashes in the style Miami to complement the eyeshadow look and apply these lashes onto my eyelids. Now that we're finished with the eyes, we're going to finish off this look by adding some bronzer. I'm just going to add that to the temples of my face, as well as to slightly contour my jawline. So I'm just blending that bronzer right underneath my cheekbones just to create a nice chiseled effect onto the skin and just to warm up my face a little bit more. Now I'm going in with the blush in Nude Flush. I'm just going to apply that to the apples of my cheeks. Guys, I really love this palette. It is so stunning and it complements my skin tone really, really well. I absolutely love it. Now we'll be going in with the Master Crystal Reflector, and I'll be first using the shade Bronzite just to highlight my cheekbones. Next, I'm going to be using the shade Quartz, and I'm just going to put that on the outer third of my cheekbone, just on the upper corner of my cheekbones, just to grab a lot more light to that area. And I'm going to be applying a little bit on my nose and my face. Literally just put it wherever you want to highlight, girl. Now to finish off this look, we are going in with the lips. So starting off, I'm going to be drawing in with the MAC lip pencil in the shade Cork. And I'm just going to be lining my lips and filling them in. Next, I'm going to be going in with the Makeup by Mario lip gloss in the shade Golden Nude. I'm just going to be applying that right over the lip liner that we've applied. Guys, this lip gloss, I'm actually so shook. It is stunning. It does have shimmer in it, but you literally do not see the shimmer when it's applied onto the lips. You just see a nice glossy effect. And it is very hydrating. There's a lot of slip to it, and it is not sticky or tacky. I love it. Last step of this routine, I'm going to be going in with the Rare Beauty Always an Optimist 4-in-1 Mist just to set the makeup. And guys, we are done. This is the final look. I am so happy with how it turned out. So I hope you guys enjoyed that tutorial on how I achieved this look by Makeup by Mario products. If you want to see more videos like this, please like, share, and subscribe, and leave down below in the comments what other videos you would like to see, and if you want to see more videos like this or any other products you want me to review. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Take care and remember to subscribe. Bye guys!